Hey everyone, so here I am after being a week late, skipping week 10. The reason for that is because it's been a crazy week just with doula stuff, and I've been super tired, so I just gave week 10 a miss, and I'll catch you guys up now. The main theme of week 10 was morning sickness and fatigue easing just a little bit, which is great. I mean, I'm still not really able to eat cooked vegetables or anything too heavy or greasy, but I'm not really queasy anymore very often. Just if I'm around food that I have an aversion to, then I'll start to get queasy. But otherwise, I'm pretty much fine. And I'm still quite fatigued, but I'm finding it easier to get out of bed in the morning and take walks and exercise a bit easier now. And a new thing is that my blood pressure is starting to dip, and that's totally normal because the increase in progesterone causes your blood pressure to go down in pregnancy, and there's nothing to be concerned about. But when I was commuting the other day on the train, it was really, really hot and crowded, and there was nowhere for me to sit, and I ended up passing out on the train. And all I can say is, thank God that my husband was with me and was able to have convinced someone to get up and give me a seat. And, I was okay, but it was really scary, and my energy was completely zapped for the rest of the day, which was hard because I, had a training session to do. So that was the main thing, and I've just, had to be careful now not to stand or sit in the same position for too long. So yeah. I had my first real midwife appointment. She came over to the house and took a bunch of blood and my blood pressure and just went over things that I want for the birth. And I'm very, very pleased because she's totally on the same wavelength with me. And her approach to birth is, very similar to mine, so that's excellent. And it actually turns out that she is one of my mother-in-law's old students when my mother-in-law was teaching midwifery, so that's really funny, and they'll both be at my birth, and, things come full circle. Let's see, what else? I have, my husband and I have booked our real, vacation, our trip for the pregnancy. We're going back to the States, just to have some time away and to spend time with friends and family back there. We'll be gone for most of April, so in April I'll be vlogging from Los Angeles. Yeah, so that's exciting, and my midwife is fine with it, and, with the traveling. Hopefully there won't be any problems. And yeah, for a whole week gone by, there's not a whole ton to report on. The weather's starting to warm up a bit, and the crocuses and daffodils are starting to come up all around London, and that's a sure sign that spring is coming. We had a very cloudy Groundhog Day, so it's going to be an early spring. And I'm happy about that because I got pregnant during the holidays, and there was all this eating, and I gained too much weight, and it's been very, very dark and cold, and it's just been, contributing to not feeling so hot. And I'm not a huge fan of hot weather, but the bitter cold easing up and us getting a little bit more sunshine and vitamin D, I can already tell is going to do wonders for how I'm feeling and just my general morale. And randomly, I wanted to say congratulations to Claire Lou, who just got her BFP. She's pregnant with another baby. Congratulations, Claire. I'm so happy for you. It's awesome. So I'm hoping other ladies who are trying to conceive fall pregnant soon. That would be wonderful. And what else? Oh, I'm still really into my lemon water, but I'm kind of moving on to diluted orange juice with lemon in it. So it's kind of sticking to the citrus thing, but it's just getting more intense. and I've really been craving grapefruit. I've had one grapefruit so far during the pregnancy. It was early on, and it was like the best thing I've ever tasted. So I'm gonna have to go out and get myself some more grapefruit. That would be really excellent. Yeah, craving citrus, and I've been craving coconut. Like I really want like a coconut popsicle or coconut sorbet. And it's hard to find here, and in LA it's really easy to get. So I think when I get to LA in April, I'm just gonna go to the market and stock up on coconut popsicles. But they have 100% juice orange popsicles here, and I've been having those. And they're really soothing, and they last a while, so they're satisfying, and very nice on the tummy when I am feeling queasy. So I really recommend popsicles to any ladies who are suffering with morning sickness. If you get the ones that are 100% fruit or 100% juice, they're not going to be as sweet as the other ones. Don't get anything too sugary, because it's just going to make your nausea worse. Yeah, I have an interview with a prospective client tomorrow, a lady with a 7-month-old daughter whom she needs help weaning her. You know, the general consensus, the World Health Organization, is that you can start introducing solids to a baby when they hit 6 months, and it's totally fine. It's not going to do any harm, but it is a bit early to start wanting to introduce solids so much. So I'm a bit concerned, and I've been writing a whole bunch of notes for her on the approach of baby-led weaning, and just trying to reassure her that there's no need to push solids too quickly, because her daughter will get all the nutrition she needs through breast milk alone, and weaning slowly is really the best way to go. Babies love comparing food and making their own food choices. It really it encourages them to start exploring, and it makes them more independent. Like, it's amazing if you have a baby that's of weaning age, if you stick them on the table, surrounded by different kinds of food, it's amazing. They'll go and they'll choose what they want, and they will feed themselves. Excuse me again. Because around the time when a baby can start eating solids, they'll start to develop the Palmer's grasp at the same time, and it's for a reason. It's so they can start learning how to feed themselves when they're ready to eat solids. So encouraging the two to happen at once is really excellent, and self-feeding will make weaning happen faster than trying to spoon feed your baby. So yeah, I'm hoping I can help her. She needs a postnatal doula to help her with feeding and some emotional stuff for a few weeks, so I hope I can make things easier for her. She sounded a bit tense over the phone, so I'm just hoping there aren't any medical issues or personal problems that are leading her to want to wean so fast. But the same, I'm not judging any parents who decided to start weaning at 6 months or even a little bit earlier. It's a personal decision, and again, it's just from my training and my experience. Waiting to introduce solids, until the baby starts showing interest in food, his or herself, is usually the best way to go for most babies. But anyway, that's it. I can't really think of much else. Yeah, that's it. I'm starting ever so slightly to feel a little bit better. I'm still just, tired and bloated and a little less queasy, but I'm hoping that, regaining my energy, I can start being more active again and just slough off the winter yuckies and start to feel good. So anyway, I guess I'll show you the belly. I'm really bloated right now, and it's the end of the day. It's about 8 p.m. So at least I feel like a whale. Okay. Oh, and when my midwife calculated how far along she thinks I am, she thinks that I'm a day ahead of what I believed. So according to her, then today I would actually be 11 weeks in 1 day, but I would think I'd be 11 weeks on the dot, so either one doesn't really make a huge difference. in the front. And side. And the other. Second. I'm noticing myself starting to get chunkier back here, like in my lower back. I don't know what that's all about. I guess it's just, I guess it's just from me starting to get bigger. I'm getting back fat. It's extremely attractive. So if any of you guys, if the other ladies experienced that in previous pregnancy, let me know, because I'm like, oh god, I'm just getting fatter and fatter. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.